What's up, everybody? What are we looking at? Okay, the dog biscuits. I'm wondering what that is over there. That's the dog biscuits. Okay. What's happening, everybody? Chilling out. Hit the thumbs up. Just chilling out tonight. I got a shitload of work done in the last couple of days over the weekend and shit. And watching that stock price move today, I was excited about that. What y'all up to? What y'all want to talk about? What's up, DJ? Little alien in the house. Always. Ellie, Frank, Kobe, Simon. Working, where you working? What you doing? Why you watching this if you're supposed to be working? DWI? Just got a DW. Oh, Lord. I got two. And see the third one in Louisiana? I don't play that shit. I'd be going on 60 getting out of prison if I got another DWI. What's up? Bill, Tainton, 79, Simon. Boy, I don't drink and drive no more. I used to. You start getting older and realizing that you ain't fucking invincible. You think you can get behind the wheel and drive and not be any consequences to it. You find out. What y'all think about that price action? It ain't no big deal because it's still under $5, but it's moving up. I'm excited about that. Get the word out, get some people up in here. I didn't feel like sitting down doing no damn videos tonight. I got my work done already. Getting ready to sell the company. Yeah, it's possible. If AMC was to sell, people don't like me talking that conspiracy shit. I'm worried that if AMC sells, they'd sell to Amazon. And then again, it's a love-hate relationship with Amazon and me. All right, 37 of y'all are here. Hit that like button, please. It's a love-hate relationship with Amazon. I don't like Amazon Prime per se because of AMC. But then again, I do have Prime. I subscribe to all the streaming services except for Netflix. I don't subscribe to Netflix. But I got every streaming service. I just added Vudu because I learned that I can go to the AMC website, find a movie that I want to see, click the button and get it on Vudu. And now I have it on Vudu. So now I have my AMC popcorn. I can pop me a bag of popcorn and I can rent a movie, which I'm going to do tonight. You know what movie I want to watch tonight? Who is my favorite actor in Hollywood? My favorite actor out of everybody up there in Hollywood. Who's your favorite actors? If a motherfucker says Taylor Swift, I'm stopping the stream. Ape. Let me tell y'all, Ape, you got to remember something. Ape is AMC. There is no difference between an Ape and an AMC. There never was. If you owned the Ape, you owned the AMC. One was just higher than the other. That's AMC trading, all right, under the Ape name. Favorite actors. I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all who mine is. Denzel Washington. I love Denzel Washington movies. 99.9, Morgan Freeman's good too. 99% of Denzel Washington movies rely on the acting and not explosions and car crashes, even though they have a few in every now and then. But Denzel movies mostly deal with his acting ability, and I like that. Morgan Freeman's good too. Oh, they took it off 24-hour trading. If you've been with me for a long time, it seems like we've been together forever, huh? But do y'all remember what I used to tell y'all? I will go back and find them fucking videos and show y'all. People would ask me, how high do you think it's going to go, CSI? And I tell y'all, I think it's going to run up to around $720. So when I seen that screenshot, and then I went over to Weeble, no, was it Weeble? Yeah, Weeble. I went over to Weeble to check out the price, and sure enough, but it wasn't at 720. It was all the way back down to like 147. I took a screenshot of it, but it was trading. How's it trading? There ain't none. 165,000. 32. That's your cost average, 32. That's not a bad fucking cost average. Will it get to 32? You motherfucking right. I believe it's going to get to 32. I know. I was so proud. Let me tell y'all something, people. I'm not no rich motherfucker. Every time I bought an AMC share, I was proud of that motherfucker. And that bitch took all my shares from me. I was so heartbroken. I didn't have to do it. I could have been like Cowboy Clown and sold. And then after all the reverse stock split and everything and bought back in. But I said, fuck it. We're apes. Let's do the damn thing. How y'all like Gary Gensler getting on that ass? Have I not been telling y'all these YouTubers are wrong? Gary Gensler and the market makers are not friends. He hates Gary. Gary Gensler and Ken Griffin hate one another. Hate one. You couldn't have, and even on political scale, you couldn't have two bipolar motherfuckers. You got the Clinton son of a bitch over here, and you got, he's not on the Trump train, but he's going to get on the Trump train. He got on the DeSantis train. What an idiot. You give a motherfucker $20 million for his campaign, and then he don't even make it past the second round. But I believe Ken Griffin's going to go to jail. I believe he'll go to jail. I know cost average for you is $414. That's what it was for me. All right, because my average in some shares was $42. So when that motherfucker split and did that, that made them worth 420. When do I think? I think it started going up today, didn't it? No, I didn't see Kenny at the Super Bowl. Hello, everybody. I see Tim, Simon, Maker. What y'all say? I think everybody just needs to relax. We are so close to that finish line. I don't think nobody, even me, I'm not sure how close we are. I am a pretty good debater, and I knew that Ken Griffin was going to use up government overreach. I knew it. But I also think that's the last argument that he's going to have. He doesn't have another argument. This is it. Gary Gensler spanked that ass. When they was crying about the fees, Gary Gensler said, fuck it, we'll give you the fees back. We'll divide it evenly among everybody. That way everybody gets their money back. They just want to ensure that when I press that buy button, that there's a share on the other side. Not a token, not a token, a share. I'm a master debater. What's up, James? Well, Simon, let me put it to you like this. What do you think the phrase tribulation means? Why are they sending so much payment for order? What am I hearing? Fidelity. Half of their order flow going to Citadel. Now, that's not all AMC. Oh, I think I know what that noise is. One second. Let me switch over here and mute this one. Fidelity. Yeah, that's what it was. Now, Fidelity. I told everybody, y'all go watch me from 2 years ago up. You're going to see a drunk CSI most of the time. Definitely a high CSI. But I was calling them shots. I said 720, and that motherfucker was trading Friday for 720 on Webull. It's gone now. At least I think it is. Let me see. Because I looked today and it was gone. Hey, little green candle, you ain't in the chat yet. Little green candle's running late. Let's see. Where are we at? Nope. They don't have a price for APE anymore. They took that motherfucker down. They fucked up. They wasn't supposed to show us that. That slipped out. I posted a new book up on Amazon today. That's doing awesome. Why is Fidelity sending all that payment for order flow? And like I said, you got to understand, that's not just AMC. That's their Exxon, Microsoft, all of their order flows going to Citadel for a couple of reasons. Number one, I had to figure out why would Fidelity send their order flow to Citadel for nothing? Robinhood's getting millions of dollars for their order flow, but why would Fidelity send their order flow to Citadel for free? Answer. Okay, this is how it works. This is how it works. You got this. All right. That's the New York Stock Exchange. This is your broker. Okay. Y'all can't see. Maybe if I angle it down some. All right. This is your broker. This is the New York Stock Exchange. When you want an order filled, we used to call them on the phone, okay, to place the order. And then they would send it to the New York Stock Exchange, and then people would be out there hollering, give me Microsoft in 42 and all that crazy shit. Them days are over with. What happens now is the brokers, the market makers, can take a server and put right there in the New York Stock Exchange, so that whenever the market maker Citadel has an order that has to go to the exchange, it gets there instantly. There is no wait. I mean, boom, they are first priority to transact any shares on an exchange because their server is next to the New York Stock Exchange's server. So therefore, there's no wait period. Where over here, you got Fidelity, who has to call in their orders or send it through the landlines and all of, you know what I'm trying to say. But their orders get there later. So in order to ensure that Fidelity's order gets filled, they'll send it to Citadel because Citadel's right there in the office with the New York Stock Exchange. Does that make sense? See, everybody else, there's a little club going on right here. New York Stock Exchange, Doug Sifu, Ken Griffin, you know, and I don't even know who the names of the other motherfuckers are, but everybody else is outside the circle. They have to go through these market makers to get to an exchange, or their orders don't get filled. It's a fucking scam. You always hear them say, well, you're not getting the best execution price. Bullshit. Listen to me. I bought 5 shares today. All right. And when I paid, what did I pay? I got it in my Weeble account. That's my little savings account. It used to be for SHIB because you could buy SHIB and all on Weeble. So whenever I get a few dollars change, when I go to the store, I might not get a pack of cigarettes. Well, I save $4. That goes in my little savings account right here. And AMC is going to pay off. It's coming. I forgot. I'm so high. I forgot what I was looking for, people. You can expect, man, I'm going to tell you what. I don't even know what's going on. Angelo, I was watching Angelo's video. Man, he's got a good video against Gary Gensler giving a speech to Congress and them. Man, I've never heard such a speech. I don't know who wrote that speech for that man, but that was the most perfect fucking speech I've ever heard. I mean, it ranks up there with the best. Y'all hit the like button, please. I see only 36 people have done that. What's up? Is your favorite tattooed ape? I know. They're like that here. This bitch one time, this bitch asked me, will you do me a favor? And I said, what? She said, run to the store. Well, I was going to the store. She said, will you pick me up some drink from Starbucks? And that motherfucker had like 5 names to it. I'm like, there's no way I can remember that shit. So I had her message it to me. And she gave me a 10 and told me to keep the change. And by the time I paid for it, there wasn't no fucking change. I was like, bitch, talking about keep the change, not from Starbucks. Boy, look, let me tell you something. I can be like the rest of these. I should be like the rest of these motherfuckers and put stupid shit on my thumbnail like AMC, $1,500. Well, do you think it's going to run to $1,500? Fuck no, it ain't going to run to $1,500. They'll start a civil war before this motherfucker will get to $1,500. And there's a difference between should it do it and will it do it? Because should it do it? Oh, yeah, this motherfucker should be about $5,000 by now. Every one of them tokens is a locate they're using where Citadel is saying they can locate. Like if you buy, I bought 5 shares today. And when I did that, there's no shares there. So they're saying, well, we can locate a share, which is a token, which was what APE was. We got the worst, the pussiest fucking CEO. Man, how in the fuck could there be fucking tokens, all these BDRs, all these GDRs, CEO saying, I don't see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind. I had a thought. You know, people telling me y'all don't know this, but y'all should. What's up? We got 109 people. Hit that like button. Y'all should know this. Hey, Super Steven, what's up? Are we going to make it? I bought some today, Super Steven. How you been, man? I hadn't seen you live. I see you in Tony's chat, and every now and then you'll say something, but I ain't seen you live. And my YouTube feed is so fucked up because I've been doing a lot of research on affiliate marketing because I used to do that kind of shit when I was younger. I loved it too. I used to love affiliate marketing, network marketing. I can show y'all how to make money online like that. Is it possible for AMC to get to 300? Yes, I believe so. It's going to be a rough climb because you got to imagine how many motherfuckers will start bailing out this bitch. And I'm talking about Adam Aaron and the rest of them. If this motherfucker hit 100, do you not think Adam Aaron would sell every share he's got? I would. I'd sell every share I got and I'd leave the fucking country because I know you motherfuckers would want to kill me. That motherfucker's probably got better security than Joe Biden. Brooksfield Brothers, 69. We got 60, only half the people. Y'all don't like me? Is there something wrong with me? Boomer. Boomer. Hey, wake up, man. You having a nightmare? Boomer was having a nightmare. Come here. You all right? Oh, that's daddy's man. He was crying over there, laying down. You all right? You want a cookie? You want a cookie? That's their treat bowl. My daddy taught me that. He told me when I went to the store one time, he said, son, pick me up some vanilla wafers for the dogs. And I said, vanilla wafers? These motherfuckers love vanilla wafers. You all right? Good man. Lay down with daddy. It's going to be a hard road. Listen, man, I'm not going to make the same mistake I made the last time with AMC. When I first found AMC, if y'all hadn't heard me tell the story, and look, this is my notes of work I got to do tonight. Y'all can't see that, huh? That's my work. That's my fucking notepad. I got to go over to Quora and make a bunch of shit. I was going to do a video about how good of a video and speech that Gary Gensler's speech was, man. He was putting it on Ken Griffin's ass. I'm going to tell you what. I knew when Ken Griffin called Gary Gensler a fucking idiot on national and international news, I knew it was on for them too. Let's see. OG, you can't go wrong. You can't. You can't. Oh, that's what I was telling y'all. When I first got in AMC, first off, I got in M3, which was for the mask. That was during COVID. I was sitting right there in that chair talking to my dad. And when the news was on and they talked about the mask. And I told my dad, I said, who makes them fucking masks? So we Googled it and I said, get it, M3. And I made 100%. Well, I'm a trader. 100% profit in just a month or so is amazing. So I sold. And I went through the Modernas and all the vaccine stock. And I worked my way up till finally I felt it was time for a recovery play. And I started looking for who's going to be the best recovery play. And I decided on AMC. I like AMC. That movie theater was my very, 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 very second job. I washed dishes at a restaurant with my brother was my first job. But my second job was a movie theater. So I go way back with movie theaters. That's why I love AMC. You making sure he's okay? What? Bear said buy him a beer. Come on. Get up there. Let everybody see you. Look. Look. Oh, shit. Get down. Get down. I got in AMC at 3 something, 320, some shit like that. It ran up to 7. So, bam, I said, fuck yeah, another 100% in just a couple months. I was knocking ass off. And it fell back to 5. And I told my friend, a network marketer, my mentor, Dorico Cherry. I called him and I said, man, AMC's the play. And he said, you think so? And I said, yep. And I told him what was going on. And when it fell back to 5, I said, buy it. That bitch ran up to 12. Double my money again. So I was feeling really, really, really good. And when I sold at 12, the next day or two, it ran up to 20. And I was like, holy shit. My friend was mad. He said, bitch, you said sell. And I said, stocks don't do this. Something's wrong. So then it went from 20 to 50. And that's when I really got fucked up because I just sold at 12. I had that motherfucker at 3. And now it's at 50. Then it ran up to 72. And I'm going, what the fuck is really going on here? And I went to looking online and I found Trades and Mac Cores and Andrew Mo Money. Y'all remember Andrew Mo Money? Found all of them and I learned about the squeeze and I said, oh, that's their ass. So I watched the Fibonacci retracements and my Bollinger Bands. And when I thought it was a good buy at 42, that's when I jumped in because I thought it had to pull back from 72 and that it was going to take off again. But we never seen it. But I always believed, and I'll go pull the videos and prove it, that I said AMC was going to run to $720 fucking dollars. I said that number specifically. And Friday, Weeble going to have a glitch. No, we just seen the real price of APE that ain't even supposed to be in existence, people. But I told y'all they were selling APE without telling us about it. That's why it's still trading. And if Adam Aaron was a man, if Adam Aaron had any balls at all, he would call these motherfuckers out on this. But he's not. He's a globalist piece of shit. So I feel sorry. Now, do I love AMC? Absolutely. What y'all want to talk about? Boomer? Boomer was just here. He was having a nightmare, and I had to call him and wake him up. World War III. We're already in World War III. How the fuck don't y'all realize we're in World War III? And nobody's asked one question. I haven't even asked it out loud, even though I asked it in my mind. How the fuck are we bombing these other countries and Congress has not met and declared war yet? How the fuck are we bombing another foreign sovereign country? I know it's over terrorism. I know why we're doing it. But you're supposed to get Congress's approval for and declare war in order to do that. You just can't go bomb a fucking country because you feel like it. Highcroft, I don't even know what Highcroft is. People, I have not up until Friday, Saturday, I had not even looked at a fucking chart. I hadn't cared to. Shortest companies, Highcroft, $2. $2 after how many splits? Because that would be 20 cents. 20 cents for a fucking gold mine. Adam Aaron is retarded. If you was going to go ahead and get 22%, now's a good time to get another 22%. It's so fucking cheap. They delisted BBB. That's how long it's been since I've looked at a fucking Weeble or everything. They got BBBYQ delisted. And I'm like, really? What's up, Corax? I seen you last night doing your Kansas City bullshit. You was getting upset. You're one of them ones, boy. I used to have a roommate that was an Alabama fan. And that motherfucker would scream at that TV. And if he could get his hands on that coach, he'd choke him to death. That's what you reminded me of last night. You get your 1,000 subscribers yet? Because I seen a video where you said you was getting close and you was going to show your face, but you went ahead and did it already because some people want to be rude and don't understand privacy. And if a motherfucker don't put their name on there, they don't. There's obviously a reason for it. They want to stay private. Where's he going to go meet and greet? I think if Adam Aaron went and did a meet and greet at an AMC theater right now, he'd have more security than Joe Biden. Do you get sick of talking? Do I get sick about talking about AMC? You motherfucking right. I wish the fuck this bitch would run today and be finished with it. Everybody get out, and I could change the theme of my channel to my books and my chat GPT. And boy, I put something together today. I got several GPTs that people, if you got chat GPT plus, put in the chat yes. If you have chat GPT plus, because I've made my own personal custom GPTs for legal work, and I got them for finance too. I got them for sports betting. I can make a GPT for anything in under 30 minutes. Hey, you're more than happy to feel that way, king of fallen creation, whatever your name is. You know, if you think AMC's trash, fuck it. I wish they'd hire me at this AMC over here. If I was going to go back to work, I'd love to go back to work at this AMC. I've never stepped with it. Yes, I did. I went in there one time. I was so fucking high, I don't remember it. Where'd Corax go? Who wants to learn how to write books? Everybody's got a story to tell. And I'm enjoying it over there in the Discord that I created for the book writers that are learning how to write books and create coffee table books. You post them on Amazon. Motherfucker, go flip through your book real quick, get paid. It's better than YouTube. You get more money on Amazon than you do YouTube. It's just you over there, you got to build the audience up. Just like here. Yeah, let him alone. He ain't being ugly. He's just being disagreeable. Okay. AMC is trash. Okay. Why do you feel that way? Is AMC trash or is management trash? Man, I want to believe Diane over at Highcroft. I want to trust her, but I can't. Anybody connected to Adam Aaron, I don't trust them. Because of the liabilities versus assets and cash on hand versus outstanding debt. What company don't have that? Everything you just said, fucking Tesla has. There you go, Ghost. Tell him. One man's trash, another man's cash. I like that. Listen, when it hit $4, I bought it. I said, man, it's time to start putting a few dollars away over here, even if it's $3. And then in the next couple of days, I go to the store and I skip out on buying my Nutter Butters. Then I'm like, okay, that's another $1 I can save because I know this bitch is fixing to run. I'm trying to get my fucking shares back. I need to do another challenge with the options because I did really, really good on that. I was hoping for 5K in 30 days, and some people, professional financial advisors, told me I had bit off more than I could chew, and that I should be proud that in 30 days, if I can make 64%, which is what we made in that challenge, 64% in a month, That's really fucking good returns. Why ain't we heard any numbers on the popcorn? And I heard Cowboy Clown saying, well, it won't be that much. Bull fucking shit. I can't tell you how much popcorn I bought. Every time I go to Walmart, I buy a box of popcorn. I eat popcorn almost every day when I'm watching a movie. I'm going to go watch Equalizer 3. That's what I'm going to watch tonight. Who wants to? Disney. Disney's such a hoe. Elon Musk is going to buy Disney. Be cool. I don't know if anybody's heard anybody say that, but I think Elon Musk is fixing to buy Disney. Woof. What you woofing for? When it starts, I think it's going to repeat itself. The Equalizer 3. That's what I'm going to go. I'm renting Equalizer 3 from AMC on Vudu with a bag of AMC popcorn. That is some really, really good fucking popcorn. Elon Musk and King Griffin would not see eye to eye. They're two totally different people. I loved when Elon told who was that, Bill Gates? Man, go fuck yourself. I said, now that's the kind of motherfucker I can hang out with. A billionaire who's on an interview will tell the motherfucker, go fuck yourself. That's how I talk. I made a chat GPT, a custom one for writers, that if you want to write a suspenseful thriller, this GPT will write that book for you in the style of James Patterson and Dan Brown. Whenever it's formulating its sentences and trying to do cliffhangers, it writes it just like them. I got another one for horror. If you want to write a horror novel, or because one person in our private Discord for writing, he's got a story about a haunted house that he was in, and he wants to tell that story. So I set him up with the Stephen King GPT. So now it's going to write the characters and have the suspense and the horror about the house and everything written into his story. And he was enjoying that. His wife's sick. I pray for your wife. Everybody put a heart in the chat or whatever y'all do for that man's wife. She's been real sick, and I hadn't heard from him in a couple of days. He told me he was taking care of her. So God bless you, sir. We love you. No, I don't want to run AMC. How I think it's going to run the same way it did. Got this motherfucker just staring at me. What the fuck are you staring at, bitch? Come on. I know you want to be famous. Come on. What you jumping for? What? I don't want what? I'll beat your ass. He's jumping like a fucking rabbit for a dog. What? They're gonna make me give them a bone. Hold on. That's what they would want. They want the bone. Did y'all see I got pants on? People talking about doing live streams and shit with no pants on. I said, no, you got to get dressed. At least act professional. Who wants to learn the Amazon hustle that I figured out? You get the same price for a video view. If you watch my video that's 5 minutes long, all right, I get about a half a cent for that. 0.006 is what you make for a video view. Well, if you put a book on Amazon, every page they look at, you get paid that. That's fucking amazing. You build your audience up in a little group like we're building now, to where you go read mine, I go read yours, and it's just a picture book. You flipping through Amazon looking at the picture book, and the people in the Discord get paid for that. Little Green Candle is almost done with hers. She's ready to publish it, and I'm excited. When she does publish it, I'll do a video, and we'll talk about, maybe I can get her on the phone. We could talk about how difficult it was for her the first time. What is she looking forward to in the second time? She did one, I think it's 22 unique cat breeds is her first book. It's nothing but pictures of cats, people. And when she puts that on Amazon, I'm going to go over there and I'm going to flip through that motherfucker real quick and look at the pictures of them cats, and she's going to get paid. And I figured it out too. You ain't got to do 100 books to get paid. You only need 1 or 2 picture books so that you can hand it out to people. Say, do me a favor, flip through my book, and let them flip through it real quick. Get paid. It's the easiest fucking thing I've ever seen to make money. Let me see. I can share my screen. I want to see which one. Make sure I go to the right one. Thanks. Share screen. Let's see. I put this together today. I'm going to be sending everybody that's in my keywords. GPTs. No, that's GPT keywords. List of GPTs. There it is. Here's my GPTs, for writing. Out of this right here. Oh, wait a minute. I think I can't share it. It might not work. Let me look. Make sure y'all can see that. Because I think the last time I did it. Can y'all see that? I can't fucking see anything else. Yeah, y'all can see that, huh? The Novel Creator Pro, that's the one that makes coffee table books. It's a picture book, people. ChatGPT can help you do it. And the first time you do it, you'll have a little difficulty. But then after your first time, you see how easy it is. You'll be like putting these motherfuckers out 1 or 2 a week and getting paid, posting them bitches on Amazon. What are you barking at, bitch? That's Novel Creator, really powerful ChatGPT. Then I got the one that James Patterson and Dan Brown writing assistant. This GPT is designed to assist in crafting novels with a focus on narrative styles of James Patterson and Dan Brown, suspense thriller novels, including the aspects like character development, setting, descriptions, pacing, themes, and symbols. And any way that James Patterson and Dan Brown, if they teamed up and wrote a book, this is the GPT you would use to write that book. Then I got the Stephen King one with the focus on horror. All right. And it keeps the pace. Stephen King books, if you've ever noticed, are really, really long because he is so in his settings. Whereas James Patterson and Dan Brown, they have shorter chapters and don't stick to the settings as much as so that's the difference between these 2 bots. Then I've got all these other ones. My New York Times bestsellers is a good one. That's the one that is set with Amazon. All right. It will take you and show you the New York Times bestsellers list. You pick one that you want to see the review on. ChatGPT will pull up the reviews for you on that particular book. And then it'll give you the option, if you want to buy the book, go to Amazon and get it, and I make money. I'm making money. Yeah, I'm fixing to have a better night. I'm gonna have to go dark on y'all for a minute. Yeah, it's been successful. It's been very successful. I just don't have time. People use it all the time. If you learn how to use it, that's $199 fucking dollars a month for that bot that I pay for people in the Discord. So if you don't think it's worth it, why do you think I've been paying $199 for about 5 months now? That's $1,000 fucking dollars for the people in the Discord. I don't even really use it. You wonder why they took it off the 24-hour. Well, let me tell you something. Y'all can get ready for it. They figuring to take it off the market completely. In other words, the buy button. That buy button's fixing to say bye-bye, bitch. And then all you have to do after that is hold. I'm rolling a joint right here on YouTube. 1 second. Now, if I had a partner, they could be talking, huh? What happened to the Massalorian? My boy, man, I miss my boy Massalorian. All right. That's taken care of. Steve, what's going on? Speculating on why. I mean, y'all have to understand my position on it shouldn't be on there at all. No brokerages should carry AMC. It should be the buy button. They should obliterate that motherfucker. You gonna sit there and stare at me the whole time I'm doing this? You crazy thing. I done gave you a cookie and a bone. There's no trouble to get into with removing the buy button. Y'all still stuck in that fucking old 3-year-old bullshit that trades and them sold y'all. You want the buy button to disappear. You don't want the buy button. Buy, bitch, gone. Only thing now is when I hit sell, you better have my money. Yes. I miss old Massalorian. That was the place where everybody went every fucking weekend. And if Massalorian would come back and do his show, maybe the community could come back together, because we all ended up at the Massalorian back in 2001. That's where I got started. He invited me on the show. The sell button. That's right. That's the only button that matters, people. Tell you something about Cowboy Clown. He's back to his worms. I never said anything about his worm farm. But he's got another YouTube channel where he's got a worm farm. And when I looked at that, and everybody's laughing at it, thinking, Cowboy Clown's got a worm farm. But I'm looking at it and I'm going, no, motherfucker. He gets 70,000 views to talk about worms and the bedding or whatever they call that shit. He's getting 70,000 views to do that. You motherfucking right, I would talk about worms. I'd talk about anything for 70,000 views. That's a lot of money. And he walked away from that to talk about AMC. And that's what I ask people when they bring that up. I'm like, who would walk away from making videos that you're getting 70,000 views to come over here and talk about AMC and have to start fresh and barely get any views? God damn, everybody, y'all went to bed? 68 people. I need a partner, somebody to talk to. Looks like, what's up, Steve? They take that buy button again. See, most people don't even know. Y'all need to read the book. I'm telling y'all, if you have Amazon Kindle Unlimited, you can go read the AMC books that I have for free that I posted. All right. But you got to have Amazon Kindle Unlimited. If you don't, you can get it on Amazon for $3.99. Or you can go to the Discord and get both books for $6. But I explain all this shit to y'all in video, in books. I didn't see anything about Jesus and foot washing in the Super Bowl. I didn't watch the fucking Super Bowl. I knew it was a setup. And that's where they'll get mad. Oh, there he goes with his conspiracy. Yeah, it is. It's a conspiracy. But I believe that if some shit kicks off, Kansas City is going to be a very, very important role player in what's coming up. They're building up Kansas City for some reason. People just not interested in AMC no more. BBQ. And nobody gives a shit about what he's saying. He's right. Now, don't get me wrong. I respect Tony's mind. He's very smart, but then he's stupid at the same time. When I say stupid, I mean he don't use common sense with his logic. And he's learned not to talk shit about me because I blast his ass. Can I make an audio book? I did. I started an audio book. I started reading 1/20/2025. It's a story about the border where they come across at the border, terrorists did, and they're all set up. And in January 2025, they get activated. Y'all missed some good stories that I write. But I started reading that and was going to make it an audio book, but then I lost another tooth. Not from drugs. I got a calcium deficiency. They're breaking off. I got one right here that's breaking off right now. I had to use a BC before I come on. I just wish they'd all fucking fall out. Do you think the AMC is going to run soon? Yes. Okay, here's what we're waiting on, people. And this is stupid. Really, 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 really stupid of King Griffin. All right. And the rest of these motherfuckers, Doug Seafood too, shows you how stupid they really are. But then again, their action that they're doing, everybody else does the exact same action. And what am I talking about? They don't believe that it's about to storm on them. So they're not taking precautions. If they were smart, they would be taking advantage of these prices and getting rid of these fake bullshit that they got out there. Them tokens, instead of them tokens being increased, they need to stop the buy button, buy back these fucking shares from us, and cancel that shit out. But they won't do it because they don't believe they're ever going to be in trouble. King Griffin thinks he can beat Gary Gensler, and I'm going to tell you now, he's not. Gary Gensler is going to fuck over King Griffin, and then the DOJ is going to take over from there. He should have never embarrassed Gary Gensler. I like Tony's DD too. Yes, he refuses to acknowledge the truth on synthetics. Hey, it doesn't matter. The evidence is very simple. Most people, where's Donahue, by the way? How come Donahue ain't chimed in? Where's my YouTube buddies? They don't like me no more. I love Donahue. I don't even want to get started. There's one that I can't say his name because he's disappointed me so much. A YouTuber, he's disappointed me so much. Everybody say the same thing about Cowboy Clown. He's got good DD, but he can't beat me. He's still wanting to argue with me about the BDRs. And I mean, goddamn, I got the case right there. I was waiting on Corax to finally get some free time so I could talk to him. Hint, hint, Corax. Where's Uncle Frank? Uncle Frank, what's happening, Uncle Frank? Uh-oh. Frank deleted a message. What'd you say, Frank? You got an update coming out, Frank? We need a box office update. I hate the fact that we're not going to get Beverly Hills Cop 4. And I will not, well, it's coming out on Netflix, and I don't watch Netflix. He called him an idiot, Joseph, on a national interview where he's on like CNBC. He straight up said that Gary Gensler's an idiot. And I said, oh, no, you don't say that kind of shit. And then it's been on with him ever since. You don't embarrass. Listen, the police department is the largest gang in the world. There's nowhere you can go that the police can't touch you. You say, oh, you can go to an extradition. Bullshit. Not if they really, really want you. They will go get you no matter where the fuck you at. But if you piss one of them off, the other police get pissed off too. And that's what happened when Ken Griffin called fucking Gary Gensler an idiot and that he didn't know what he was talking about and embarrassed him. The other alphabet crews, the DOJs, the FINRAs and stuff, now they're mad too, and they're fixing to put it on their asses. I seen the Bob Marley. I wonder if that's going to be good or not. What other ones we got? Uncle Frank, we need a video on the upcoming movies for 2024. I know you like to do that kind of shit. No, he's not. I disagree with you on that, Uncle Frank. Gary Gensler's been working since 2021 to stop this shit. He just hasn't been as motivated, but he has been working to stop this shit. The CAT system didn't just pop up. They've been working on the CAT system for 2 years. And Ken Griffin and the rest of them are fighting to stop it. Now, he's not our friend. I didn't say that, but he's not working with them. He's trying to punish Ken Griffin. They both want to be Secretary of State or Secretary of Treasurer. Oh, the Ghostbusters, the new Ghostbusters. Did y'all see the Dune popcorn bucket video? Who saw the Dune bucket video from Saturday Night Live? I posted it in the Discord for people to see. That's some funny shit. That was a better commercial than Nicole Kidman did. And it was Saturday Night Live making fun of us. Adam Aaron needs to go on Saturday Night Live. Tell me how taking away the buy button is bad. I mean, how the fuck do you complain about them selling counterfeit shares, but then get mad when they take the buy button and say, well, we won't sell no more? As soon as they quit selling the counterfeit shares, y'all get mad. Makes no fucking sense to me. Makes no fucking sense. You can't have dual beliefs. You either want the synthetic selling to stop. There's only one way to do that. Take the fucking buy button away and quit selling this shit. They should have never turned it back on. When Trey and them, all the rest of them was raising hell and they turned that motherfucker back on, that's where they fucked up. They should have left it off and this bitch would have run. I know what you mean. And let me tell you something. When it comes to investigating shit, let me tell you how I feel about it. And I'm wrong. I'm wrong for the way I feel. But again, I talked about it in another video with the Green River killer. All right. That cop knew who done it. He knew in his heart who was responsible for killing them women. But there's nothing he could do about it because he didn't have the evidence to convict him with. Same thing here is they know who's doing it. They know how they're doing it, and they know when they're doing it, and they're just narrowing down on exactly who's responsible. Oh, and another thing that he said that embarrassed Gary Gensler. He told Gary Gensler, you better not come with just blue windbreakers and a smile, motherfucker. You're not just going to take their shit. You don't talk to the police like that. It's over with for Ken Griffin. He's on his last breath. I 100% believe that. And it'll be Gary Gensler that takes him down. And in the political world, he'll be a hero, and they'll move him up to Secretary of the Treasury. Do y'all know about Ken Griffin's house? Ken Griffin's got a house they're building in Florida. $1 billion smart house. I said, you know what? When his ass goes to jail, we need to buy that property and turn it into an ape museum. He is. Ken Griffin knows the heat's on his ass now. It's over with. He's almost done. He's using his last fucking bullet, which is going to be government overreach. But it's not government overreach because that's the reason the SEC was created. And I'll say it again. Why does everybody look at the SEC and say, why don't the SEC do anything? Why didn't the New York Stock Exchange stop this shit? Because they were taking money from Citadel. Citadel pays them to have their server right there in the room with the New York Stock Exchange's server so the transactions happen simultaneous. That's why Fidelity sends it to them for free to get their orders filled. But when it all boils down to it, Doug Sifu, you better hope you get a sell partner. Ken Griffin's your sell partner. You better not get a sell partner that's Bubba from West Virginia, motherfucker. Because Ken Griffin, for sure, Ken Griffin is going to jail. Maybe Doug. Maybe. I don't know if Doug has a server at the New York Stock Exchange, but Ken Griffin for sure is going to jail. They put the heat on. They put out a statement. Ken Griffin said that the catch system is illegal because Gary Gensler hadn't went through Congress yet. All right. Congress got a statement that says you do what you got to do, GG. Whatever it takes to instill confidence back in the market, Congress has told Gary Gensler to do it. So Ken Griffin's argument is moot because Congress has already told Gary Gensler, do what you got to do. Stop this book. Them motherfuckers is holding AMC. Do not think, oh, Nancy Pelosi still has AMC. Don't you remember when her husband bought AMC and he bought that motherfucker pretty high? That's right. There's too much going on. Heads have to roll. Somebody big has to go. They're not going to settle for the little trader and say that, oh, it was him. He had fat fingers and did all this. No, the head of the snake is about to be cut off. And that's King Griffin. They did not talk to Robin Hood about the buy button. Read the book. I tell y'all exactly what happened. I took the transcript from the GameStop hearing, went over that mother. It was 5 hours long. Went over that motherfucker with a fine-tooth comb. And he told them we did not talk to Robin Hood about that buy button. But they did talk. Do you know what they talked about? They did not talk about that buy button. That was Vlad's choice, and Vlad made the right call. When he took that buy button, when Apex took that buy button, that was the right call to do. Are they naked shorting? People, I know that's everybody's favorite thing to say. Oh, they naked short selling, but they're doing so much more. All right. A naked short sell means, and I had to argue with ChatGPT about this, that they sell a share and they borrow a share to sell. All right. That's what shorting is. They borrow it to sell it. All right. Naked short selling is selling it without borrowing it. All right. And they do that every single day. When you buy, oh shit, I can't talk right now. Somebody didn't like what I had to say. They calling me. Give me a couple more minutes and I'll have to call them back. That's right. Hold on. Hey, I'm live.
I'm going to go watch it.
Okay, because I'm live and I'm only going to be live for a few more minutes. I just came to hang out with everybody and talk shit. All right, you going to call me later?
Yeah, I'm going to call you later.
You work on your book?
No, not yet. I just got up and running. I come back from study hall and got online, and I read the GPT jailbreak stuff, and
Be careful what you say. I'm live.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm watching it.
So how are there more purchases than selling? Because that's the loophole, people. That's the loophole in the law. A market maker can accept that order and say that it's filled without it actually being filled. And they call that liquidity. We put liquidity in the market. Bullshit. You're accepting a buy order without a share being available. You're destroying supply and demand. Supply and demand does not have any filter in today's market. Why? Because a market maker can fill the order whether the share's there or not. That's why the price won't go up. There's no supply and demand. if 20 million shares of Apple was going to be sold tomorrow, but they didn't have shares, they say, okay, we're just going to do it anyway. And that's the craziest shit in the world. That's what's going to get them in trouble. And that's what people don't understand. Them doing that, when I bought 5 shares today, all right, then I don't know if I'm still on the phone or not. No, he hung up. Okay. When I bought 5 shares today, there were no shares to buy. All right. But the market maker filled the order anyway. And then they turn around and they claim it in the dark pool. I see you. Jailbreak. How do you jailbreak shit? You ask ChatGPT, it'll tell you. Joseph, have you lost your mind? I'm already in the happily ever after stage. I got my 3 babies. Other than that, I don't need nothing else. Anything else is a headache. You know why? You know why a man hires a prostitute? She goes home. FTX token AMC shares. What the fuck? Well, you know what the fuck. We don't have to talk about the tokens. Y'all know what the tokens are. If Ken Griffin says he can locate a share, he's looking over there and saying he can get it from FTX, which they can get it from Switzerland. And see, I don't understand why we got such a pussy CEO who won't go after that. Makes no sense to me. That's it. Y'all see how happy and go lucky I am? All right. That's on the video. I don't like leaving the house. It's too much of a headache out there in the real world. I don't even like going to Walmart anymore. I go to Walmart, get the fuck I need, and come back home. I can't get in no trouble at home. You're getting ads every 5 minutes. They pulling off some shit on these YouTube channels, people. I ain't lying. I will go and like everybody's post, and when I go back and check again, they're all unliked. You need to check your subscription and make sure that you're still subscribed, because they deleting y'all off the channel as a subscriber. I got premium, so I don't fucking ever see a commercial. I could not watch YouTube with all them fucking commercials. Dear YouTube, I will always skip the commercials. Now, my brother will sit there and watch the commercial because he feels like, well, they provided that service, so you should respect it and watch the commercial. He used to tell me that with Tosh 2.0 or some shit. He's like, no, you got to watch the commercial because they support Tosh. I don't pay $130 a year. I pay about a month. And if ever I get tired of fucking YouTube, I can close the lid on this fucking computer and never open it again. And I ain't never paid no $130. I paid $13 a month. You can't buy on Robinhood right now. Motherfucker, it's 10 o'clock. Okay, so what? So what that she works? Philip Lauder has a daughter that works at Uniswap where tokens are created. Okay. Did she create them motherfuckers? You're reaching pretty fucking high when you're talking about messing with Philip Lauder. I know it's easy to look on the screen and see a name and a picture, but you better know who you fucking with when you're talking about Philip Lauder. These people, I mean, look at their history, people. Look at their dossier. These people are ambassadors to other countries, okay? That ought to tell you who they are. These are not motherfuckers just running a movie theater. That movie theater is, I hate to say it like this, but the movie theater is a propaganda machine. What you show at it's always been that way. People would go to the movies to see the news. The movie theater has always been a place where they could put out the propaganda, the narratives. We see it every day, even in the movies today. Now motherfuckers is upset they can't trade AMC for 24 hours. Wait to wake up in the morning and buy the motherfucker if you want it. You did not buy 5,000 shares today. Now I'm calling you out, ICE. You ain't no fucking way you bought 5,000 shares today. It's going to run. It's going to run. It's going to run as soon as the court makes the decision on the SEC and the CAT system. That's everybody's like, well, it's not being enforced. They can't enforce it until the lawsuit's over with. Citadel and them has sued them. So they have to wait to implement the CAT system until the case is over with. I know I'm fucking with you. If you say you bought 5,000, you bought 5,000. I only could buy 5. And it took me saving for a whole week to get that 5. That's why I love my company. I love my shares. I save up and I buy a couple shares at a time. But I'm letting you know now. I've never said it, but I'm saying it now. I will not go through another reverse stock split, even though I know they're not going to do one. That's not even on the table. Yes, I believe they're going to approve the CAT system. They're going to put a stop to that bullshit. The CAT system, people, when they used to talk about it, somebody said Bigham's talked about it. I said, well, if Bigham's talked about it and understood it, then he shouldn't be running his mouth about Gary Gensler. He should have liked Gary Gensler because Gary Gensler is trying to stop the bullshit. If I buy them 5 shares, you bought 5,000 shares today, the CAT system would track that order. It went from your broker to the market, to the clearinghouse, from the clearinghouse to the market maker, and market maker has to tell them where them shares went. They're going to make sure there's a buyer and a seller from this point on. That's the CAT system. That's exactly what we want. But Ken Griffin, looking out for us, he's telling the courts, I represent 10 million people. No, you don't, bitch. You don't represent me. What do you say? Read your post. What do you say, Brian? I wish I had enough money to get 5,000 shares. One time, I swear this is a true story. I was sitting outside a loan company, and I'm looking at the sign, and I'm thinking I'm fixing to go in there and get $1,000 loan. All right, I could afford it. I was going to get $1,000 loan and buy AMC because I was convinced it was fixing to run up. I was convinced. Now, does that mean I was wrong? All right, and that's where a lot of people get fucked up. Y'all talk shit to the YouTubers because we're wrong. It's not that we're wrong. We just didn't know about the fuckery that was going on like we do today. Today, I understand. I know who you are, Brian. Everybody say hello to my little brother. He just popped up in the chat. He's writing. He's the one that came up with the story about the terrorists start blowing shit up and doing all that they doing. They come across the border. They got planted in. They get activated, and 1/20/2025 was created. He wanted me to write the story, so I showed him what ChatGPT could do. Then that spawned the Shaw series. Now we've got the Avalanche of Secrets, where she was going through the different triangles, the Bermuda Triangle, the Alaskan Triangle. I didn't even know they had an Alaskan Triangle until I started researching for that book. Now we got the Echoes of Divinity, I think it is. Yeah, Echoes of Divinity. And that's a Shaw novel too. And that's going to be pretty good. And he's writing it. He's taking his time, and I'm helping him go along, just like I am the people in the Discord. So if you want to learn how to write a book and get it put on Amazon, and for people like me and the other people in the Discord, go read it and you make money, it's so fucking simple, people. It's click, 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 and you got a fucking dollar from everybody that does that shit. I'll tell you my Cash App because I think you're full of shit. Now we're gonna call the fucking thing here. And if you're for real, we're about to see. It's money sign Bubbie, BUBBIEGUNTER 52. Now, there's my Cash App. Where's the $3,000? Because I will, not only will I do that, I will bless some people with that money in the Discord. Some of them need to get certain things. I'll buy ChatGPT for them for 6 months. People that are in the private Discord that's learning how to write books, I'll buy the GPT for them so they won't have any expenses writing their book. I know. Listen, I love when an extra few dollars where I can go buy 3 more shares because I feel like I'm fucking over them when I do that. Thank you, little alien. Yeah. Everybody get a hustle. I haven't had time. Look, honestly, you got to figure out what you want to focus on. I want to do another challenge. Take $1,000. We're going to try to make 5,000 with it. Last time we did it, we got it up to right at $3,000, and then we had a bad pullback, but we ended up 64% on a month. But it takes a lot of research and dedication, and I'm doing Quora questions to get promotions for my book and for my new PDF with my GPTs in it to help people write books and shit like that. I'm doing all that shit too. So I don't have time to do the research necessary, or else I'd be losing my money. GameStop, I love it. I don't even know what the price of GameStop is right now. $14. That's a good price for fucking GameStop. Good prices for all of them right now. I would not buy Highcroft simply because of the tie to AMC. You got Sean Goodman on the board over there. Y'all remember that, right? Sean Goodman's on the board. What happened to all the people? What happened to Uncle Frank? Where you run off to? Yes. He's not going to do another split. I don't think they need approval anymore. But even if they did, they'd get it. They're not going to do it. There's a split is not even on the table, people. There's reasons why they do splits. And I don't know what's going on over there in Mullen and the rest of them, but over here in reality, they would burn AMC theaters to the ground if he did another fucking reverse stock split because it's not needed. They don't do it like that. If we capped out all of our shares, then yes, you would do a reverse stock split. But we're halfway. He's got plenty of money. He's got plenty of shares. There's no reason to get our fucking panties in a wad over a reverse stock split that it's not even on the table. No. The only shares that get voted are the outstanding shares. I've never asked ChatGPT about the Izzo appeal. Because I mean, what the fuck could it accomplish? You've done a reverse stock split. They've handed out the settlement shares. I mean, and now you're in an appeal. The only thing you could benefit from it would be the ruling. And it's hard to convince a judge that another judge fucked up. I'm still looking. I don't see no $3,000, motherfucker. BlackRock and Vanguard. BlackRock, if you read the book, Boardroom Betrayal 1 and 2, there's somebody in there called the Shadow Figure. That's Larry Fink from BlackRock. Larry Fink from BlackRock's the one pulling all the fucking strings. He's the puppeteer. He's the one pulling Gary Gensler's string. I don't pay attention to crypto. Oh, tell me about it. But we have a belief that says one day every dog gets his day and a good dog gets two. So I got 2 days coming. Yes, APE is still being traded. Yes, APE is still being traded. Yes, BlackRock is against, and Gary is absolutely against Citadel. I've told y'all all this. BlackRock ruled the market until Ken Griffin showed up. Ken Griffin showed up with that ABC algorithm, and they got with the New York Stock Exchange, and now their computers is right there with the New York Stock, well, all the exchanges. All right. Not BlackRock, Citadel and the exchanges are like this now. And BlackRock don't like that. BlackRock's trying to split them away. BlackRock's going to make sure Ken Griffin goes to jail. What's up, Courtesy Plus? You know me, I'm just talking all that bullshit. I ain't seen a video from you pop up in a while. I wouldn't be surprised if it was about attorney fees. Why is APE even trading in the dark pool? APE don't exist no more. But CSI said they sold all these apes. You motherfucking right. They've been trading it in the dark pools. Everything I've told y'all, you might say, where's the proof? Some of it I couldn't prove at the time, but it's all coming to pass now. How the fuck is APE trading in the dark pool that don't exist? They sold them shares to them. They just gifted themselves. And that's another thing. Every time they dilute, they sell APE too. When they dilute one share of AMC, they give the APE shares too. I'm totally convinced of that. Can't nobody tell me that they're not doing it. I know they're doing it. I know in my heart the evidence has led me to the point to believe that every time when he diluted 40 million shares of AMC, he also sold 40 million APE, and they pocketing that money. I believe that with all my heart. Okay, when you're talking about an amicus brief, you can do one, I can do one, but like in that case where the other judge in Al's case, all right, that's what they want. They want somebody that they can relate to, somebody that's on their level that can tell them, hey, look, let me tell you what's going on. It's like one of them, a judge calling a judge, all right, or me calling a judge. Who's the judge going to listen to, me or the other judge? So an amicus brief is really an authoritative figure that is chiming in like Elon Musk. If Elon Musk was to do it, that would be important. They look at him as if he's important. They don't look at me as I'm important. They don't want to hear from me. People don't want to hear that, but it's the truth. Now, what I'm wanting to know, Corax, are you still here? I need to talk to Corax. I forgot about it till just now. Damn. This lawsuit that's going on right now with the SEC, all right, and Citadel, can we file something to the court to tell them how we as retail investors feel? I think we can. I just don't know who we would write it to. Corax, he's good with that law shit. He could find out and research and say, here's where we go. If you're a retail investor and you want to tell the court how you feel about payment for, but you got to understand and that's another one. If they remove payment for order flow, they're going to give you a commission fee then. And that could be up to $30. And you ain't going to like doing that. But you don't want payment for order flow is the way it is right now anyway. Market makers, hedge funds, or brokers. Well, if you look at it like drug dealers, okay, the brokers are the street dealers, all right? They're the ones that's got the little bitty bags and they sell it out there to people, all right? The market maker supplies them, all right? The market maker enables the brokers to do what they're doing, all right? The market maker is going to accept that order, whether they have a share to match with it or not. That's called liquidity. So in the end, who's the bad guy? There's two people, Ken Griffin and whoever that is that runs ICE. ICE is the company that all the exchanges are part of. All right. ICE owns all the exchanges. The New York Stock Exchange is owned, people. It's a stock. You can buy shares of New York Stock Exchange. So they're not going to find Citadel, because if they find Citadel or they bring charges against Citadel, that hurts their company, New York Stock Exchange. So they're not going to do it. Well, now hold on now. Just because Patrick Byrne, I think his name is, the guy from Overstock, if y'all ever hear his story, he said he got a phone call, all right, and the man told him they were naked shorting his stock, and these things would happen in the next coming weeks. And in the next coming weeks, when they happened, he didn't believe it. And then he seen what the guy said was true. So then he started investigating, and then he found out the truth about naked short selling. But you could have never convinced Patrick Byrne, which turned out to be the biggest advocate to stop naked short selling. You would have never believed. He never believed it till somebody proved it to him. And eventually, Corax is not a hedgy shield. Corax is the same as everybody else. We speak as if we're speaking with authority, and it's really just our opinion. And his opinion is different. Now, he respects the market makers. I don't understand why. Because Doug Seafood's a piece of shit. And he likes Doug Seafood. So, but I disagree with Corax on a lot of shit. But there's a lot of shit I agree with him on. And he's a pretty smart guy. For somebody that runs around in the woods acting like a fairy. Just fucking with you, man. I'm just fucking with you. You had to watch 2 videos to get back to watching me. I don't understand what that means. Not the border ice. There's a company called ICE. Hold on. I'll look it up real quick and show y'all. Intercontinental Exchange, $135 a share. 1 second. Now let me share my screen. Make sure y'all can see that. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can see the page with ICE on it. I'm not showing it up over here. We'll talk about that for a minute. People need to understand the New York Stock Exchange is a business, people. I can't fucking see shit. Yes, all right. Now, Intercontinental Exchange, the New York Stock Exchange, okay? Let's see if I can find it. There it is right there. We'll get the link and go to the page. There it is, ICE. Data, technology, and expertise that inspire innovation and creative opportunity. The exchanges that they own. They own the New York Stock Exchange, the American Exchange, the NASDAQ. They own it all, people. ICE is responsible for everything that happens in the market because they enable Griffin to do what he does. Markets and exchanges. Cookies and go on. There's all the exchanges they own. New York Stock is the American Exchange. I don't know which one. But they own them all. So you telling me how is ICE gonna find a deal for manipulation on the New York Stock Exchange when they're enabling it? This is it. This is the New York Stock Exchange owned by ICE. New York Stock Exchange, ICE. Now, you are allowing Citadel to put their server in the same room as the New York Stock Exchange's servers that actually do transactions. Their computers is right there next to each other. They're enabling Citadel to do what they're doing. Do you think they're going to stop them and fine them? So if they don't, they're guilty of market manipulation. No, we're not fucked. The fun's about to begin. That is the mafia, people. Who do you think Ken Griffin is? That's mob. Organized crime. That's the mob. The mob is not Joe Pesci and him running a casino. That's old fucking mob. They went from running the casino to running the fucking exchanges. Do not think. That's why I tell people, y'all don't understand. When it comes time to file this lawsuit, the people that's going to be after me, I'm going to have to go into hiding probably. They moved from the casinos to the market. Why wouldn't you? The market is the same as a casino. I'm betting 21 right here in blackjack, or I'm betting the stock will go up or down. Yes, he has the monopoly. And that's what they're trying to break up right now, too. That's a whole nother fight that he's having, that the SEC is putting on his ass. You cannot be operating as a broker-dealer and a market maker. It means you filling your own orders. You're executing your own orders. That's crazy. No, CSI did not. I am not Epstein, people. I didn't Epstein myself. I just know that's another thing. People fear death. I don't fear death. All right. Death don't scare me. Death walked in this room before and I told it ain't time. You can go on. Not until AMC squeezes. And I believe that when AMC squeezes, I'll die. I'll probably have a heart attack. Look at my fucking phone and seeing at $780. I'll never get a chance to hit the sell button. I'll have a stroke. I got some awesome news on my Amazon business. I have the profits that I made off my books last month, I've hit today. What I sold last month, I made that much this month. That's how you gauge your analytics. So if I make $100 last month, I'm at $100 right now, and I still got the rest of the month to go. So that means my analytics, my sales are going up, and that's good. A clone? Did you mean clown? People, y'all don't understand the power of AI. If y'all understand, man, I really wish. I wonder if I reached out to the affiliate marketing dude, if he would do a live with me and talk to y'all. Because I really respect, if y'all ain't seen him, but I really respect the affiliate marketing dude because he's just like me. When I was doing affiliate marketing and network marketing, they would get mad at me because I would tell the secrets out in the open. I wasn't charging nobody for figuring out how to do the SEO. I was in a battle with Neil Patel. I don't know if y'all know who that is, but back in the day when I used to do network marketing and blogging and shit like that, I had this deal where Neil Patel was ranked on page 1 of Google for something I wanted to write about. And I said, okay, let me do all of my SEO work and hopefully I can outrank Neil Patel. And it took about 6 months, but eventually I reached page 1 and I was above Neil Patel, and he was a mentor of mine. He's the one taught me what I was doing. But would you want to write a book about James? Let me see something. I'll get you a link real quick if you want to write a book. I'll teach you everything you need to know about writing a book with Chat GPT for free. For free. Do you realize how much people get paid for? Let me see. Right there. 1 second. I'm trying to get this link for y'all. But when you're streaming, your computer gets fucked up. Now let's try it over here. You're in which Discord, Paul? The writing Discord? That's the link if you want to learn how to write a book. But you have to be serious. You know, this is a project that you're going to work on. And really, it's not going to take you very long. You can write a whole novel in a week if you applied yourself. You can make a coffee table book in one evening and have it up on Amazon. I just put one up today, and one of them sold. The 39 secluded paradises around the world where rich people can go on vacations. All right, I sold one of them today. Took me 3 hours. I can't wait. Little Green Candle's going to publish hers in the next couple of days and get live on Amazon. And then when she gets time, she wants to do one she just did one on 22 unique cats. Now she's going to do one on 33 dog breeds. The border. I wrote about the border in 1/20/2025, the day America dies. I talk about the border. Oh, yes, I got to cover this up for a minute, y'all. I got shit I got to do. The YouTube police would kick my door in if y'all seen what I'm doing right now. What do y'all want some videos on? People get mad and unsubscribe when I talk about ChatGPT, and that's the stupidest thing in the world I've ever seen. If people paid attention to what I show y'all about ChatGPT, it would revolutionize your world. What's that case number for, David? Algo charting. Oh, you want me to show y'all the algorithm? It's hard to tell right now on the algorithm. You got to know they're going to run this up right now. The rip for what? You didn't use my GPTs. If you use my GPTs to write a brief to court, you're not going to lose. The only way you'll lose is if the judge just don't want you to win. But if I wrote a brief with my fucking GPT, motherfucker is going to win. I've got 2 sitting right there. One against Citigroup and one against the New York Stock Exchange. The New York Stock Exchange isn't finished yet. But I finished that. But I don't think we're going to have time. God damn, a bunch of people just fell off. I'm smoking a joint. I can't do it while I'm on the fucking screen. Y'all have to bear with me. That's where I wish I had a partner. Where you at, Master Lorian? right. Now we got our mind right again. 420. Yup. Fuck that. I'm going to show y'all something. I'm pulling up my chat GPT. Hold on. Y'all want to have some fun? A lot of people might leave, but if y'all leave, y'all be crazy for leaving and not watching what I'm going to show y'all. All right. Chat GPT. All right. All right. This is a list of all the GPTs that I've done. I got one right here, Stan's Fantasy Sports Bot on his G, and he does his football and basketball with that right there. Oh, I hate string up. I'm picking to fuck y'all up if y'all just be cool. Don't get off the screen. Stay there. I'm going to show y'all something. This is all of my GPTs. All right. That's Novel Creator Pro. It creates what you need for your coffee table book that you put on Amazon. That's really a picture book, but I've enhanced it. It's so easy. You could write a book for Amazon, Novel Creator Pro, the private Discord edition. You can get that and write a book in just about 3 hours. The process of it, it's going to take you a day or two to get used to it. But once you do, you're writing books in 3 hours with that. Book review assistant. When somebody in my Discord writes a book and gets it uploaded to Amazon, then I can go over there, flip through their book real quick, come back and use this GPT. And its purpose is to write a review that I and want to buy that person's book. That GPT writes that review and gives it to me, and I go give them a review on their book. Big deal. I mean, it's very simple, people. Free book promotion. All right. You got a book you need promoted. This is where you go to do it. That's a good one. James Patterson and Dan Brown. When you use it, it's going to watch. You want me to use this one? Let me see which one y'all want. I got the one where it creates the prompts. That's another sports bot for basketball. 3D art's pretty good. That's the book that I was writing. All right. I made a GPT specifically for that. This New York Times bestseller, that's a affiliate GPT. When people use it, which you can see over 30 have used it, they get reviews from the New York Times bestseller list, and then it sends them to Amazon to buy the book. All right. That's the stock market one I'm working on, or it's done. All right. And the Legal Scholar and stock market a GPT real quick. Y'all are going to create it. I'm going to do it live and let y'all tell me what kind of GPT y'all want done. So let me get back over here. All right. Y'all can see right now, what kind of GPT, what would you like this to do? I got a Legal Scholar already. Y'all only see a black screen? Squeeze Predator? I don't know what I could say to make it. Let's see. Let's go to create. And he says, hi, I'll help you build a new GPT. You could say something like make a creative who helps generate visuals for new products. Now, we're going to say squeeze. I would like to make a GP on the stock. Okay. Now I could do this anyway without spelling check, but I like to make sure it's right. All right. GPT on the stock market, specializing in finding good short squeeze stocks. What roles and tasks? What would the roles and tasks be? And now let's watch. See, he's wanting to know the name. What do y'all want to name it? Let me look back over here. It wants to know what y'all want to name it. The short squeeze predator. Okay. Uh-oh. Where's it at? Where's it at? Right there. Ellie, this one's for you. Now it's fixing to make the name and it's going to appear over here. And it's working now. It's building what I just asked it to build. It's giving it all the qualities that it needs. Not just GPT. I don't have to do nothing. Do you like that? Yes, I like it. Love it. Yes, love it. And it responds nicely. Fantastic. Now, if you would have been ugly to it, it would have been ugly back too. All right. It wants to know what information or indicators should the GPT prioritize. All right. What it should. I don't know. So I'm going to ask it. Ask it, what do you think it's supposed to prioritize? I don't know. And there's the list. It's telling you this is what you should prioritize when you're looking for short squeeze stocks. Incorporating these indicators can help squeeze predators provide more accurate and time predictions. Which does this approach align with your vision? You know about high short interest, short ratio, days covered, trade volume, price movement, market sentiment, news, financial health. I love it all. Make it. And now ChatGPT is making this motherfucker for us, people. It will go and find squeeze stocks for you. Now, it's done. It's ready to go. All I got to do now is click one of these buttons and it'll start telling me short squeeze stocks. But before we do, let's go over here to configure Analyst for short squeeze stock insights. We'll work on that and I'll make it better. But now right here is all the instructions that it's telling the ChatGPT that it has to do. This is the roles and the task that it has to do, right? Then you come down here, and these are the tabs that you see on the page. They're right here. What are the current high short interest stocks? All right. Which stocks have a high days to cover ratio? How does trading volume affect? We don't need that. Can you analyze the recent price movement of a specific stock? We're going to say, give me a list of 7 potential short squeeze stocks. All right, now we just save it. Anybody with a link can have it. And it's going to ask me, do I want to go to it? As soon as it's done, it's up now. To have this. Now it says you want to view it. You say yes. There's your GPT. Already done. We did that in less than 10 minutes. Current high short interest stocks. Let's check it out. Click on the button, and here it comes. Let it do its own thing. And it's finding out what all high interest stocks are. Here they come. Now you just pull up the chart and take a look at them and start looking at their. So now you know these span various sectors, including automotive, biotech, consumer leading products, food, everything. It's crucial for investors to conduct thorough research and consider the underlying fundamentals of these companies. These are the resources that it used. It went to high short interest stocks, short interest stocks, short selling data. Let's click on that and see what happens. Now, GPT went to this website and got all this information and found out which stocks are stock squeeze candidates, and now the GPT that's telling you not only what stocks are high interest, all right, it's giving you the resources in which it got the information from. So we did that in less than 5 minutes. Let me do something real quick. And then I'll get back over here, and then I'll let y'all go. That's fun. Did you see how short squeeze predator? Plus, all right, it's $20 a month. You can use that. You can go there right now and do it and check out your short squeeze stocks right there. And I built it that fast for you. And it's going to be accurate because it goes to the websites and gets the information. What are your thoughts on the price levels of AMC, and do you still believe this stock can take off? Boy, you must have just got here. We've been talking about that the whole show. They're after their ass. I told y'all all the ABC people are going to go after Ken Griffin now because of what he said about Gary Gensler. How you going to tell the FBI and all the rest of them, don't come down here with just blue windbreakers and a smile, motherfucker, because you're going to have hell. You don't talk to the authority like that. All right, I've been going for 2 hours, and I still got this work here to do. So I guess I'll let y'all go. Did you see how fast I built that GPT for you, Ellie? So with that, have fun with it. That's the link. Y'all go play with it and find you some short squeeze interest stocks. We'll see AMC. Yeah, AMC can go to 150. Yes, he thinks he's untouchable. He got on the interview and told everybody we set the price of them fucking stocks. That's our job. Like, no, it's not. I'm fixing to sign off. Y'all need anything else? Y'all want to talk about anything else before I go? I'm like James. Gotta go. Getting tired. And I still got some work to do. I just wanted to hang out with y'all for a little while. I miss y'all. What's up, Mike? Did you see me make that GPT, how fast I made that motherfucker? Small little fines do not hurt them. Correct. However, when you stack up them violations and you take it to court and say, look, we done busted these. They done fined Citadel 6 times. 6. So when they go into court this time, Ken Griffin can't say anything because he's already pled guilty and settled the lawsuit without any admission of guilt. But that's irrelevant. You settled this lawsuit, which means that's an admission of guilt. Even though you specify that you're not going to say you're guilty, the court ain't stupid. Now Gary Gensler's got 7 cases of market manipulation that he could show the court. No, Jason. GG hates Ken Griffin. He hates him. And Ken Griffin hates Gary Gensler. Oh, my God. That's who he hates more than anybody on this planet. Ken Griffin hates Gary Gensler because he's fixing to shut down his hustle. And he's going to go to jail. Ken Griffin will go to jail. $1 billion house. And he's going to end up in a state-made prison. Oh, he'll go to federal jail, huh? Don't think that shit's easy. It ain't. No, he'll go to jail broke. He's not going to go to jail with all of his money. Well, he's probably got some hid. What's up, Sean? Good to see you. Why? People asking me, why ain't AMC trading on Robinhood right now? And I want to know, why is it fucking trading at all? Oh, it's coming to an end. Last argument up. His last argument is government overreach. That's what he's saying right now. And that's going to be easy to defeat because that was the purpose of the SEC, is if the exchanges didn't do the regulation, then the government would have to step in and fix it. So it's not government overreach. Well, turn it up. That's all I can tell you, Bernard. But it's coming to an end. It's going to end. I wish somebody would do a video telling us where we can go find, because I'm not the smartest person in the fucking world. Tony DeNaro, on the financial level, he's smarter than me. He just don't have common sense. He can't follow the bouncing ball. He's one of them ones that this is just the way it's got to be. He's the type of motherfucker who still believes in supply and demand, and there's not no supply and demand anymore. Not if a market maker can create liquidity in the market and accept orders without having a fucking share. That's not supply and demand. So you have to use common sense with the financials. I don't know why. No sound. I guess that means it's time for me to go. Yes, he's going to be getting shit out the commissary. It's coming, people. It's coming before November. I can tell you that. It's coming before the election. Meme stocks. Meme stocks. What a meme stock is, everybody talks about them all the time. And sometimes we can use a phrase so much like naked short selling that it loses, like Donahue George says, it loses its power because we say it so much or we change what it actually means. All right. When you say naked short selling, you mean counterfeit. Trump. I'm gonna tell you something about Trump. Trump's a pretty smart motherfucker. He is so good that he's lived his whole life and they can't get no dirt on him. They try, everything they try backfires. I've never seen anybody that didn't have any skeletons in the closet that somebody can dig up. The worst that they could say about Donald Trump was he had some hookers pee on a bed or some shit like that Obama was supposed to sleep in. They can never back that man into a corner. It's like he doesn't have any skeletons in his closet. Oh, Lord. Hold on. I'm coming over. We should really talk. She's 3 minutes away. Yes. All right, y'all. What can I tell you? There's about to be a knock at the door. I got a friend coming over. So we're going to sit back, smoke a joint. She says she got something she needs to talk to me about. We'll see what it is. I hope it's good news. So with that, I love y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed me doing that GPT for y'all. I can do a GPT like that for y'all for anything in your business. Anything. Oh, that's my friend. She's my dog. She come over every now and then and smoke with me and kick back and fuck with the dogs. She hates Bear. She loves Bear and she hates Bear because Bear won't go to her and let her hold her. Let her hold him. That's my brother's girlfriend. Soon to be wife. And I can't tell you her real name. She wants to be known as Stephanie. So I ought to just wait till she gets here. She said she was 3 minutes away. Oh, Lord, my phone's about to die. All right. Well, anyway, I hope y'all had fun. Didn't have nothing else to do tonight. Nothing to talk about. The stock's going up. You can expect it to hit around $6 range pretty soon. I've showed y'all the charts. All right. I've showed y'all where every time they diluted and he gave them shares, what price they were at. Those are important markers on the chart. Fuck a Fibonacci retracement. Where are the debt holders? Where did they get in at? Because they want to double the price. So that's at $14, $15 right there if they just double the price so that they can get paid. So I'm holding on for them. Now I got my other shares. Man, it's going to be hard. If this motherfucker starts running like it did before, and I got these few little shares that I got just bought recently at $4 and it's at $4.15. My average on these shares in the Webull account is $4.15 a share. If it hits $25, people, and I don't sell, I'd be retarded. But I'm just gonna have to be a retarded ape because I got all them shares over here. Can't do nothing with them motherfuckers. They just have to sit there till we have a stock buyback. Love y'all. Be blessed. See you in the next video. Boomer's up. That means she's here. Talk to y'all later. Be blessed. All right. What?